This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
We're going to be dealing with humid conditions as we go through the evening hours tonight. Temperatures are going to cool off finally into the 70s by 10 o'clock. We're not going to drop very far. Those dew points are up. That humidity continues, and that's going to keep temps from falling much below the mid and upper 60s tonight. A storm or two around, not many of those. Slightly better chances tomorrow, especially in the Sandhills. Better chances of storms coming on Sunday, but really warm and humid weather is going to continue for the next couple of days. About normal for highs and lows yesterday, 93 and 56. Speaking of about normal, we're nowhere near that with the rainfall. Look at this. We're now about a third of what we should be for the month. We've had a half an inch in all of July in Scottsbluff. That is over 8/10 now below normal. And for the year, we're at 3 2/3 inches a deficit. We have about a third of what we should have for the year as well. Hot temps are here in the high plains. We have 90s, even some low 100s sneaking in portions of South Dakota. 80s and 90s across the Cornhusker State. We have 90s primarily for most of us. A couple of upper 80s, Kimball and Cheyenne. Otherwise, mid and 90s. 97 right now in Valentine. It's a warm 97 too. Those south winds, 20 to 25 in the Sandhills. Outside of that, 10 to 15 mile an hour winds. And severe weather going to be confined to our north tonight. Can't rule out a marginal risk of a severe storm in our region, primarily the eastern portions of the Panhandle, east of 385. But we're not going to see many storms tonight. Now, tomorrow, we bring in a better chance. Could see some strong storms tomorrow. A decent shot of getting some moisture here. Better chance of severe weather from Valentine into portions of South Dakota. We'll watch this slight risk area. Wouldn't be surprised to see that drug a little further to the southwest. Now, by Saturday, the thunderstorm chances should be lower, and the severe weather chances certainly should be down as well. Just a very isolated thunderstorm early this evening. That's it. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies overnight, and it's going to stay warm thanks to those high dew points. Muggy lows tonight in the mid and upper 60s. 71 in Chadron. Look at Valentine tonight, 75 for a low. They have heat advisories in effect that will continue into tomorrow. Now, tomorrow we start with partly cloudy. Afternoon, a few thunderstorms start to form across the region and push off to the north. Watch this complex of storms. If those storms hold together like that and do form over the Sandhills like that, we could be dealing with some very heavy rain. We'll talk about that here in just a moment. Highs tomorrow in the low to mid 90s out there. Another muggy, hot day. Look at what the precip forecast is here through tomorrow night. Now, this is what we're looking at. If this, again, thunderstorm complex can hold together in areas here like Valentine, the Sandhills, we could be talking about a ton of rain. Now, don't set your hopes on getting 4 inches of rain in Valentine specifically, but that's what these forecast models are showing, is the possibility for 1 to 2 inches real quickly with heavy rain producing thunderstorms. There's certainly the moisture in the air, if we do get some of those to form, that they could be very effective rain producers. 66 tonight with just a slight chance of an evening storm. Otherwise, partly cloudy and humid. Those humid conditions continue tomorrow. Better chance of getting storms. Not everybody, about a 4 in 10 chance tomorrow of some storms. Highs in the low 90s. Our 7-day forecast, we go back into the mid and upper 90s for Saturday. Bring in a better chance of storms than Sunday. Got our sights set on a likely chance of storms Sunday. Into Monday, temps fall back into the 80s. We warm into the 90s for the middle portions of next week and may kick that monsoon moisture out a little bit and at least drop the chances of thunderstorms for a couple of days in the middle of next week.